Well, hello there. How are you? I thought I would bring us a great story and do it out here outside in the backyard. It's such a beautiful day. Maybe you're outside too. I know it's a little harder to hear, so I'll try and speak clearly. Um, but just thought this would be fun outside. So this is our story for today. It's called Tops and Bottoms. And it's adapted. Adapted, we know what that means. This is not maybe her original story, but this is one that she's retelling in her own way. And it's illustrated by Janet Stevens. And check it out. This has a Caldecott Honor Medal, which means that it won an honor for the illustrations. It's pretty cool. Now let's get started. Check it out. It's like this. Get it? It's called Tops and Bottoms. This is what it looks like. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. Now, not far down the road, there lived a hare. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise, and he had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off the debt. Do you know what they're talking about? They're trying to do like a story within a story. So they're saying like this is the sequel. So after the hare and the tortoise race, they're saying that the hare bet on the race and lost all of his money and lost his land. Kind of a fun thing to put in there. Hare and his family were in very bad shape. Look at this big family. The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something, Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. Hello, Bear, wake up. It's your neighbor Hare, and I have an idea. Bear opened one eye and grunted. We can be business partners, Hare said. All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle. Profit is what you make after you've spent everything for supplies and materials. Yes, sir, Bear, we're in this together. I'll work and you sleep. Are you thinking right now in your mind that sounds suspicious? Let's keep reading. Huh? Said Bear. So what will it be, Bear? Asked Hare. The top half or the bottom half? It's up to you. Tops or bottoms? Let's see, Bear said with a yawn. I'll take the top half, Hare. Right, tops. Hare smiled. It's a done deal, Bear. Look at that bear asleep. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, Wake up, Bear! You get the tops, and I get the bottoms. Now look at this picture. And look at this picture. Can you figure out what Hare meant by the tops and the bottoms? Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops, tossed them into a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms aside for himself. So there's the trick. All of these vegetables grow underground. So the top is just the leaves, and the bottom is the good, juicy vegetables. So you see what he did there, right? I love that picture. Bear stared at his pile. But Hare, all the best parts are in your half. You chose the tops, Bear, Hare said. Now, Hare, you have tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season, I want the bottoms. Hare agreed. It's a done deal, Bear. Are you suspicious? Are you thinking that something sneaky is going to happen? So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms, and I get the tops." Let's see what this looks like. Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. You see what happened again? Now these vegetables, the good part is on the top and the roots are on the bottom. Bear looked at his pile and scowled. Here's scowled. "Hare, you have cheated me again." "But Bear," Hare said, "you wanted the bottoms this time." Bear growled. "Urgh. You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms." "You're right. Poor old Bear," sighed Hare. "It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time." "It's a done deal, Bear." You thinking something? Let's see what happens. There's Bear asleep. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, and then watered and weeded some more. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms." There's Bear. There in front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. I don't know if you've ever seen a corn stalk, but it's straight like this, and the roots go in the bottom, and at the top are these kind of fluffy things, and the corn kind of grows off. They call it ears of corn. They kind of grow off like this in the middle. Hare tugged off the roots in the bottom and the tassels at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. "See, Bear? You get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear. It's a done deal." By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. It's pretty fast. Look at Bear. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. The end. I hope you enjoyed Tops and Bottoms. Have a great day. Bye.